it's lagging. You're scaring me here. Oh boy. Is it gonna work now? Please? Oh. Come on, you can do it. Oh boy. Okay, my game is up. OBS is streaming it. Okay.
Thank you.
Finally
Looks
showing
like I can
up.
finally think straight.
We've been making the rounds, doing the job. It's time you learn the big secret. Everyone thinks that Desdemona is the big boss. She calls the ops, gives the rah-rah speeches, but it's just an act. She does what I tell her to because the railroad, it's my show. It's been that way since I founded it.
Do you really think I'm gonna fall for this?
Fall for what? Haven't you noticed that when I say the word, Desdemona does a 180? Hey, there's an intruder! No, I vouch for him. Then welcome! Every time. It works best that way. Gives me room to maneuver. We've come a long way since the beginning. We've done a lot of good. Saved a lot of souls. But we're about more than that. We are the last and only
thank you
line
for
of
the
defense
follow.
between the Institute and the Commonwealth. Hell,
Master.
maybe even the world.
Master Gig? Sorry, I couldn't get your name fast enough. No, you're lying.
You've lied to me at least once. This is just more of the same.
Yeah, you got me. But you're gonna hear the same sort of lies elsewhere. There's other organizations out there, and in time, I'm sure they're gonna spoon-feed you their own patented form of bullshit. Ignore the verbiage and look at what they're doing, what they're asking you to do, what sort of world they'd have you build, and how they're gonna pay for it.
I'm doing everything I can to not get anybody's affinity.
Thanks for the advice.
I don't know if
It's not
your
easy.
old-fashioned pre-war values or you just won the genetic lottery, but anyone that has you in their corner has an advantage. And at the end of the day, you'll need to make a choice. Make it the right one.
Right now,
Hey there.
Want me back on deck, huh? I gotta admit, things have been pretty quiet without you.
no, dude, your armor's clipping through your
Can
clothes.
we trade a few things?
You doing a withdrawal or deposit?
So I can't take that stuff off of you, huh? Okay. So I've been wanting to do this, and that was the last straw. Dude, you're out of here. You are moving to somewhere where I don't plan on going a lot. It's big. It's we're going, yeah. Starlight driving. All you guys. Yo, Nick. What do you mean you're unassigned? You were working food, but he won't stay. He won't stay at it. Now there's a couple more. A couple more that would be. No, Piper and Kate, you can stay here because they're glued on this spot. This guy. He's a wicked pain in my butt. He sneaks up behind me, starts talking to me, and if I hit the letter B because of what else I'm doing, he thinks I just told him I sold him, and he starts wandering off. What am I repairing? When did that get damaged? Is that why that woman hasn't been standing there? Oh my God. Is that why that girl hasn't been standing there? Because that thing got damaged and I didn't know it. Damn, what a fool. What a fool. Okay. Is it assigned? Okay, it's been assigned, so... So Strong, you're the other dude, you gotta go. He's usually standing back here. Codsworth, you're just so integral to this place. We're gonna hang on to you for a little while. Don't get too comfortable, though. Garvey, same thing. He kind of belongs here. Let's go with that for now. Who am I missing? Oh yeah, we got to find that other guy, McCready. McCready, you gotta go. Sorry, buddy. Well, Murphy, you're next on the hit list. Don't make me do it. She's very integral to this place as well, though. Like the Youngs, Margie, and her sad sack husband. I moved him to Red Rocket, and she is a trader that goes to Red Rocket. So they're our neighbors. Dog meat, he's not a problem here. Creed, where are you hiding at? I expected to find him. He's in a suit. He's wearing one of those, probably a trilby hat. He's assigned to food, so I half expected to find him in one of these gardens. There he is. Okay. Why are the people still at 30? They should have dropped it to 29. No. It's not taken. come back for you another time. Maybe it'll slowly kick in. I don't know. There it goes. Sometimes telling someone to move can take a whole day. Sorry, I'm sleeping, sir. Not a problem, King. You know, you can always watch the VODs on YouTube. Every one of my streams goes to YouTube within the week. I spend about 12 hours worth of streaming, and then I spend a week worth of downloading. It takes a long ass time to download 12 hours into YouTube. So what other companions are there here that I want to move away? He's pretty quiet. I'm trying to get rid of that cacophony of voices that happens every time I enter a building machine, a workstation. Let's see what happens. Maybe all I'll hear is Piper and Codsworth.
Oh, you know that's something worth building. Whatever it is.
Yep. So one was definitely Codsworth. One of them might have been Kate. I couldn't tell if that was Kate or Piper. I'm going to have to move their dance floor in the bar to somewhere else. This is where my teleporting mod is going to go.
You're tied to this place, kid. You're
Poor Mother Murphy. She keeps trying to hook me into that dialogue that she does when you first find her and Preston, the whole Sanctuary gang, back at that church down in Concord, when you first rescue them from the raiders. I haven't spoken a single word to her. I haven't chosen one single dialogue option with her. And because of that, she's never asked me to build her chair. She's never asked me for any drugs. And she works every day in the garden. I need to verify that this stuff is all unrepairable. Repair with. It's not letting me repair. And that's not letting me repair. And neither is that. Or that. Now I could scrap it all. But once I scrap it, it's gone. So maybe we'll leave it here as a prop. And that might be cool. This is just the kind of thing that might make a cool bar. Let's not get too crazy. I just want to move them. I want to move the bar up here. this will be used. Where's the bar going to go? Where's the right here? They come up from there. With the front open. The bar is going to be over here. I don't know, let's just throw things roughly into place. Get an idea of how it's going to fit together. I'm thinking the bar is going to be right here, facing my way. But we need room to walk around it. And I was hoping by now, I was hoping she'd be closing soon. It's getting dark, so maybe I won't have to reassign her and go through that kind of monkey business. Yeah, this would be too cool if I could, yeah, of course not. I'd like to get it to, well, you really can't do that, I'm sorry. My mod will let me do that, but I won't let it do that. Okay, so I'm thinking something like that. Of course, I can't turn it on. Can't have any music. But we can have the appearance of music. Oh, that's right. I place this radio too close to this other asset. It's always going to take precedence over this. Oh, I can never click on this radio until I move the bar. Okay, so there's no reason to have all these people sitting there. And I believe we want them sitting like so. I don't think I want to place anything in the front edge. This works. This works really nice. Yeah, I like that. Covers up some of the machine though, and I kind of don't like that. So that's it right there. See, these chairs are magnets. Chairs are magnets. I think I still need to keep one set of chairs down here. Except I'm thinking that. Now, Kate's been assigned to this. I think she's going to find it. think she'll find it. Yeah, she's already going on her way over there. There's too much going on here. Got to get the bar out of here. All the dancing, all the standing around drinking. It's just a little too much. I'm thinking right about there. Is that close enough? I'd say that's close enough. We don't want them clipping into each other's faces. But we want them close enough to make it look like they're dancing with each other. That's what chicks do.
Do you really think we did the right thing? It's gonna be okay.
See, everybody wants to hang around this. Oh my God. I saw somebody unassigned. Yo, you're unassigned, you work in the garden.
Okay.
Okay, she finally found her spot. Where's my bartender? Somebody's unassigned in here. Okay, bartender, how about you just go over here? Oh my God, oh my God. Is she going? Yeah, she's going. There we go.
Sure.
There we go. I don't know what just happened there. Somebody said sure. I think I just misassigned a bartender to this thing. I don't know. We'll be fixing that. Where's the front? That's the front. That's the front. Okay. So... I don't know, so many people are gonna hoard around this thing, man. Maybe I need to pull it back. Give these guys room. Yeah, that'll help define the space. Okay, you're assigned to that.
Not gonna happen.
What do you mean it's not going to happen? It most certainly is.
Wish I could help you.
Yeah, well, you will. Don't you worry about it. So what did you get assigned to? Okay. Yeah, where's my bartenders? Can't hide. No, she's going to bed. Now I can pick up this radio. And I will be very careful not to place it too close to that bar. This thing needs a lot of room. Move it up forward. Yeah. This is what we do. move it up forwards so they can hang out. They got enough room to hang out in front of it and behind it. They can walk around it. I think this is the front right here. Yeah, that's the front. It does have a front. Okay, this is going to start to tighten things up a little bit. So that's the front. I don't think I want to put it in there. It takes a little bit too much space out of there. Can I move this? You won't let me move it. Okay, where's the front? That's the front. Let's do something like that. So it is still frozen. Okay. How we doing? How we doing here? God's piece. What are you looking for? Booze? Okay, I can fit through there. I can fit through here. But you start jamming all those people around, they're not going to fit through there. Let me just check and make sure that it has an assigned settler. Yes, it has an assigned settler. More chairs. Got a crap ton of people that come here. Crap ton. So, chairs. How about a couple bar stools? Yeah, something a little softer. That's kind of small, but yeah, what if we put one of these here? Somewhere where they're not going to block the path around. And nice and close. Not so close they clip though. That's about it. Leave the front open. It's a bar, but couches out in the rain kind of don't make sense, do they? A hodgepodge of furniture. And this is the nice view here, especially once I clean up all the industrial stuff going on down there. Let's call that good with the seating. Leaving the mailbox. Lights. I got an idea. This is one of my favorite. Just so that they don't all look like they're the exact same thing plopped down in a row. Give them each a little bit of a spin. Probably a little bit too subdued. Yeah. Oh, of course. Less bright light bulb. That must be a mod. Now this is one of my favorite techniques. Stole it from Musty. Thank you, Musty. Last time he stopped in and I thanked him, he couldn't remember. He said he had so many little personal tricks and that he couldn't remember them all, which one it was I might have been referring to. Let's open up the pathway a little bit more. Yeah, get that right there. Now, I need to see if this can happen. Can I mount that? Or is that going to float? Geez, that looks like it's mounted. Oh, is that one of the less bright? That's the less bright. do it more bright. Yeah, I like the way that lights up. Oh, that's floating though. Okay. That's going to be a good mount right there. Bring it down some. There you go. Just get it in there, right in the center. There we go, right there. What I wanted to do was stick the disco ball up there. I don't want too much light going on around here, though. Looks like it's approaching dawn. There's the disco ball. Let's see if I can't zip right by it without seeing it. I think it's near the end, or almost. That's it right there. The mirror ball. Oh, that's a strobe light. I don't think we want that. The mirror ball. Can we get that to install, like... Well, I can float it in the middle of the sky if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Doesn't look like it's even working. Yeah, that's right. It needs some kind of power thing. So what if you say, just for ha-has, put it over the dance floor. And leave it floating. For now. But we need some kind of excuse for power. I lost that. I had a mod that gave me a large radius Tesla field type stuff. And now I'm down to just these. Not sure if that's going to work. I think this turned on. It's turning. Was it turning anyway? Let's turn the power off to this. See if it still turns. It is still turning. But it's not making any marks on the ground. Is that because it's too high? It's because it's too high. It's really not that high. It's getting kind of bright out. Okay, well, it's taller than me. And by sidestepping like that, it should walk it in a straight line instead of pivoting my body. It's going to move it in an arc, pull it out of center. That way I can keep it centered in 2 dimensions. Okay, well, I'm going to keep this connected. I don't know why. Okay, bartender knows right where she's going.
Should be a fine day for a walk.
Although Kate seems to be habitually walking towards where she used to go.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Okay, this looks a lot better. Much less congested. She going to dance? I'm going to sit down. Let's make sure these things have been... Oh, hello, Sid. Oh, geez, I missed you by a minute. Okay, someone's assigned here. Someone's assigned here. I'm moving my stuff around a little bit here. I finally came to this point in the game. Going to the Institute. So this is the bar. Makes a good theme for a bar. So I moved the dance floor over there as well. It was getting way too crowded over here. But I want to check on my 2 dancers, make sure they still know that's what they are. And she appears to. I moved a bunch of my companions out of Sanctuary. It just got to be a cacophony of complaining, talking. You know how that goes. You go up to one of these workbenches and all of a sudden, ah, good idea, can you build me this, can you build me that? Oh, why make new? Why repair? Buy new? And every other kind of comment you can think of.
Crop's coming in pretty good. We taught those raiders a lesson. We'll teach them again if they come back.
Mama Murphy looks so sad. You should be
You're
glad.
tied to this place, kid. Your energy.
This is the conversation she tries to have with you when you find her in Concord, when you rescue her and Garvey and Sturgis and all those people in the church. I've never spoken to her. That's going to be my thing this game, to never speak to her. So she'll never ask me to build her chair. She'll never ask me for drugs. Yeah, she is. Oh, here's Piper. No, that Piper's not the one I was looking for. I was looking for Kate. This is a slightly modified version of what she normally wears. It's still all ratted though. I've got better stuff than that, but it's
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or
they
no.
make so many of these modded clothing so goddamn short.
Huh?
There's not enough material to use as a band-aid. You know, Piper's voice actor is Courtney Ford, the same girl that played in Dexter. No,
Hi,
I
how are you?
didn't. And I don't know any of those names or shows. And I don't recognize the voice. But I do have a
Anything
little
I can
piece of
do?
trivia for
You just
you
say the word.
about Magnolia from the third rail. Oh my God. You have to watch Dexter. You know, I don't watch TV. I never did like sitcoms. Very few of them that I
Yeah?
ever really liked. Can I push her off? Yes, I can.
Get the hell out of my face.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt? I'm not sorry. Go to work. There's my new Garvey. The way he's styling.
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
I used to like to watch Seinfeld because it was so
Yeah?
stupid. I don't know if Magnolia's a synth or not. I'll have to kill her and see if she's
Yes?
got a synth component, and then do a reload, if I can even kill her. There's probably a list of names. I know there's a lot of lore on the computers and whatnot that says who's a synth, who's spying for the Institute, all that stuff. But the voice to Magnolia, the singing, is Linda Carter, the original Wonder Woman. Okay, they're both back to dancing again. That's going to be the bar. My playthrough where I was level 123, remember this apparatus? It was working. Shooting off blue lightning and snapping and crackling, and it was really cool. I'm told that's not how the vanilla game plays. It's supposed to burn up like this. So I was just looking for a mod to take its place. Random dancing. I made that happen. It's not random. It's a mod called Settler Activities. Give me 5 seconds. There you go. It's a dancing mat. And she's assigned to it. And there's another one, and she's assigned to it. And this dancing mat is a particular dance, if you recognize that dance. That is the Skyrim dance. Yeah, after you use that machine, it does die. Yeah, well, that's what they told me. Fallout guides was telling me that. And I'm like, I didn't know that. I'm bummed because I like it when it's working. So I just got out of the game for a few minutes and I went and I looked for mods. And I found a mod that makes this machine and it turns it into a teleporter between settlements. So I haven't activated it yet because before I activate it, I want to completely read it. But since I found that I downloaded it, it's on my machine. So all I have to do is activate it. And it'll make a nice prop because I really like the way it looks. You get to work.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
You get to work.
Could use some supplies, actually.
I suppose I could spare some stim packs.
I'm just here to farm her cats. Fall Guide has no idea who Sid's Gaming 82 is. Well, Fallout, he's been coming in as long as you, or maybe a week or two sooner. He's been a steady, as you can see from, he's a VIP around here. He's been around a long time and he frequents us regularly. Well played, sir. Or are you joking? See, I never know. You could be joking and I would just be taking you seriously. You guys could be neighbors. I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure you're not neighbors. Oh, he's saying he doesn't know who he is. And I'm saying I don't know who I am. And does anybody really know what time it is? Okay. My cat's in my lap. You can't see it. Ow! The claws in the lap. Did you guys read that book, Cat in the Lap, by Claude Balls? What day is it? I don't know. Yeah, believe me, I know that one. I rarely know what day it is. Because I don't have to. Unless I got something important going on and I need to know. Aid, purified, please. Because I'm home all the time now due to COVID. I just saw on TED's Talks, and if you guys are academic type, you know, you like to know stuff, TED's Talks. Go to YouTube and search that out. A lot of interesting subjects there. And they're like little 20-minute speeches, seminars, but they're given by extremely educated people, although they can still be wrong. You know, doctors, professors, largely experts in the field. So take it with a grain of salt. Just because of that doesn't mean they're always right. But this woman, who is a specialist in healthcare providing for nations and the world. She's not the World Health Organization director. She's not a doctor or an EMT. Her specialty is in providing healthcare to countries as a system. And so with that knowledge, she was talking about COVID. How a country and the world should have kept itself prepared for a major outbreak, not running lean. They should have warehouses stocked with masks and all the stuff you need to deal with this stuff, instead of waiting to build it and make it after you need it and it's too late, you can't build it fast enough. That was the idea before, was to run lean, not spend the money, and not store this stuff. Well, she also touched upon, and this is the most important, crucial point about the whole thing, was the mask idea. Did I slip one through? The idea was not to, this was just her saying. I'm just repeating what she said. This isn't my advice. She said, don't wear a mask. You slip two through? Yeah. She said the people that should be wearing the mask is the healthcare provider. I catch myself more and more, but when I get on a roll like this, because I'm thinking I want to make this point, so I'm concentrating on getting it straight. That's my excuse anyway. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. She says, as a whole, the masks really aren't a solution. The doctors need to wear the masks. I'm just messing with you. Okay. Well, I'd believe you. I would easily believe you. What? You need steps? You need here. Let me give you a boost.
I can patch you up if you need it, for a small fee.
No, we're not talking here. We're not talking here. This is us not talking. This is me sneaking up on you and pushing you in the butt.
Get out of my way.
There. Okay, so she needs stairs. Let's make her some stairs. She says, in this I found is a breath of fresh air, and I totally believed every word she said, because I wasn't getting any kind of hint whatsoever that anything she was saying had political bias to it. She didn't seem like she was spinning for the Dems. She didn't seem like she was spinning for the Republicans. She seemed like she was actually telling the truth, the real stuff. She said, you don't need to wear the mask unless you're the healthcare provider. But what you do want to do, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Don't, yeah. Well, they still have their place, don't get me wrong. If you're going to be around somebody who's coughing, you should probably wear the mask. For me, what the mask is a constant reminder to everybody to be careful. It's visual. It's on everybody's face you see. So it's always reminding you, try not to touch anything with your hands. If you touch anything with your hands when you're in a store, don't rub your nose, don't touch your eyes, don't bite your fingernails, don't touch your face. And wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. But for some people, it's so hard to do. Exactly. Exactly. It's easy to say all that. I'm conscious of it, and it's like, okay, I'm in a store. I'll roll up my shirt over my hand and I'll open the doorknob so I don't have to touch the doorknob. Well, now I'm in the store. Now I got to open the soda machine because I'm in there buying a Dr. Pepper. And no, I'm not on their payroll. I should be. Well, now I got to roll up my shirt so I can open up the refrigerator to get out a soda. Well, now I got to touch the soda. Okay, well, somebody had to store that in there. Now I'm touching it. How do I avoid that? Well, now I go up to the register. I put my credit card in the machine. Dr. Pepper. They're wicked awesome, as a Bostonian might say. Wicked awesome. So now I got to put my credit card in their machine and I got to hit the OK button. So now I got to touch that. How many people touch that button? Everybody that walks in that store touches that button. How do you not do that? They're making this little tool like a bottle cap opener, so you can hook on the doors and open doors with it. You can push on those credit card buttons, so you don't have to touch it with your finger. Well, yeah, you wear the glove, but now your glove has the thing on it. So how often are you changing these gloves now? I guess you could wear the gloves when you go in the store. And then when you come out, take the gloves off. Because now, say you got these contaminated gloves, and now you touch the steering wheel of your car. It's a very difficult regime to follow. Let's just say everything you touched had bright red paint on it. Right? How do you keep that paint off your face? If you've ever, if you've ever laid down tar, put driveway sealer on your driveway, or did a lot of painting, good luck keeping that stuff off your face. Good luck keeping it off your hands. Good luck keeping it off your clothes. It just gets there. It's very, very hard. Very hard to do. But the real scary thing that she said, she started re-educating me and everybody about the original Spanish flu from 1913 to 1917, or 14 to 17, somewhere's around there. You know, most people have heard about the Spanish flu now that COVID is a big thing.
We'll teach them again if they come back.
How it killed hundreds of millions of people. It killed more people than the World War I killed. I mean, some of these countries lost 2, 3, 500 million people. More people died from that flu. That was huge. That makes this thing look like a, piss in the wind. What makes it look like almost nothing compared to the numbers of dead. Not to take away from the seriousness of COVID. It's a serious thing, but it was minor compared to that Spanish flu. Well, this is the point I wanted to make. She said the Spanish flu came in 3 waves. It took 3 years for it to disappear. Spanish flu number of deaths, 50 million. Really? I thought it was a lot more than that. Here's a question then. How many people died in World War I? Not in America, worldwide. Because the fact that my mind latched onto was more people died from the Spanish flu than died
How are you? I'm new around.
in the
I just
First
wanted
World
to say
War.
thanks for the opportunity. Anything specific you want me to do? I'm willing to pitch in any way you need.
Yes.
Yeah, let me show you.
Sure.
Sure. Working the garden.
Got it.
Oh, looks like one of my mods kicked in, shirtless. Dude, this just doesn't
Hope you ain't one of them synths.
look right
You're a
on you,
spy
man.
on me.
I'm
No.
new here. Did you have anything you wanted me to do?
Yes.
Yeah, let me show you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
This place must be a train wreck. I haven't been here in a while.
Got it.
Farming's as honest work gets.
It's estimated that about 500 million people, or 1/3 of the world's population, became infected with the virus. The number of deaths was estimated to be 50 million worldwide, with about 675 occurring in the United States. See, oh my god, that's a lot of underboob. Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it? On your character, Jesus. I need to tone it down a little bit. I've been doing that, and I started talking about that a little bit earlier. That some of these mods are just off the hook with being so close to naked. It's what they all are. Well, I should say all of them. Either they're totally boring or they're almost naked. I think I've got something that would help. Okay, I know I can't fit any more beds inside this building. I just know it. So, I need 3 more beds. Is this considered a roof? Yeah, I wonder if that's considered a roof. Well, it counted them as beds anyway. So that gets me off that hook. I don't know, COVID is really bad. That's all I know. I know the Spanish flu was worse. But this virus is more contagious, especially to the higher risk folk, and it affects all ages. Affects. One thing I know is to be very, very careful in what I believe is the truth about this disease. The Democrats are lying about it. The Republicans are lying about it. They're both spinning it in their favor. We gotta. That's a starting point. People need to understand that. They need to understand that. I know hardcore Republicans, I know hardcore Democrats, and they just believe everything their party says, hook, line, and sinker, and you can't reason with them. Yeah, I know both parties are bad right now. They are. And you know, it's not just right now, Sid. They've been that bad for a long time. They've just seemed to keep getting worse. Fallout says that is the truth, 100%. Yeah. You know, I'll say it right on camera for all to hear. Well, I better. Trump will ruin your life if you say anything bad about him. So I'm afraid to say anything. But I will make a generic statement that all politicians, and there might be a couple out there, they're liars, they're manipulators. The best thing to do is you can know the truth by what they won't say. You ask them a question, they skirt around it. The thing that they're not saying, that's the truth. The thing that they're saying, is not the truth. And these career politicians, you can't have a career in politics unless you became dirty. The few that I'm not referring to, the one-term senators, are simply that. They're one term because they wanted to play it clean, and they get railroaded right out of the business. It's like, no, dude, I'll lie for you, you lie for me, you quote pro me, and my hand wash is yours, yours what, and and all that stuff, and they're all sharks in the same tank. They're all dirty. They're all dirty and corrupt. It's horrible. And so, whatever bad comments I could make about Trump, I could make the same ones about Hillary. You put them up there. You're there. You could say it about all 99.99% of all these candidates. There's nothing especially egregious about Trump. He's just got a particular kind of thing people like to hate on. They're all just terrible. And so the way I look at it as a party platform. Because you got to vote for somebody, right? What are we chasing? A bloatfly? So the way I look at it as the party, their agenda. Do you want the Republican agenda? Do you want the Democratic agenda? I'm not voting for people. I'm voting for party agendas. They're all shitbags. They used to be able to argue for one side or the other. But these days, they're all embarrassments. I know. Did you guys watch the debate between Kamala Harrison and Pence? Is it Mike Pence? Oh, my dog needs a boost up under the bed. This will only take about 15 seconds. Oh, I lied. He needs Pence's fly on his head. Well, they were both spinning. That was obvious. Camilla's biggest blunder, I thought, was when she said Trump paid $768 or whatever it was in taxes. Well, that was so stupid. Everybody knows he pays millions of dollars in property tax and employment tax, or all those taxes that business owners pay. My wife is nagging the crap out of me. I gotta go for a couple minutes. Bring my dog out to pee. This could take 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know. It depends on how long he needs. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, everybody, for the interruption. But when the doggy's got to go, he'll go right on the floor. So I got to get him out. All right, see, where do we go? This is very disorienting. There it is. I moved one of my monitors up on a tall shelf. Where I used to drag my cursor from right to left, now I try to go from bottom to top and it won't do it. Yeah, so quickly, no problem, thanks. So just quickly to make the point. So Camilla says this thing about the taxes, and it's like, my God, you know, everybody knows. You know, at least if she said income taxes, he paid $700 and something in income taxes, that would have been good to say. But when you just say taxes, that makes you look like a huge liar, because everybody knows he's paid more than that. But more importantly, it's not what one person lied about as to the other. It was their personality. She was all angst. She seemed very uptight and bitter and on the edge of yelling. Where Mike, he had that Obama thing. Even-keeled, slow, methodical, even-tempered, you know. It was very presidential. Now, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. So why am I coming here? Because I wanted to come over here. Oh, we were chasing bloat flies. Let's see, this place does not have a recruit beacon. Is this Maisie? Where's the other cat? There's two cats here. I'm always seeing Maisie. Or am I wrong? I thought for sure there was another cat. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, dummy. Come on, get your big butt up there. Oh my God. I swear to God, my dog's one of the dumbest ones on the planet. And he is. He's a beagle. I was reading a study they did on the top 100 most common dogs, and beagle was this. Came in like 7th for being smart. Not 17th, not 97th, 7th. There's only 6 dogs more dumber than the beagle, according to the parameters of this study. You know, that's a big thing, right? How do you gauge smartness in a dog? Trainability, I believe, is what it was all about. Train it to do what you wanted him to do, not what he wanted. Okay, so that's all this was just a quick hello. Anything here I need to look at to know about? Empty the workstation. And look at this. I think there's only the 4 family members, 3 family members. One of them's maybe the trader. 4 beds, 4 people. Okay, everything's good here.
Huh?
Let's check you out.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
Let's see. You are You live at Abernathy and you trade with Red Rocket. Okay, so she's the 4th. That's what's highlighted there. That's the name of her gun. Weapon. Abernathy Red Rocket. You guys probably know that trick by now. But I should probably do a little something over here with Red Rocket. It does have a beacon. And it keeps filling up and I keep moving people. The first thing I do is I look for guys like this. Remember the last, my big playthrough? I had 19 of these guys. I'm going to do the same thing again. So I leave the recruitment beacon on, and as we get these people, I move them away. Well, let's start by giving everybody jobs.
Sure.
Walk away from me.
Okay.
Got it.
Shows you how you can tell who don't have a job.
Sure.
Sitting around doing nothing. Now these were sold as, or advertised as, working ice cooler. There you go, there's the title, working ice cooler. Well, what does that even mean? That I can store shit in it? It's not making ice. Working Nuka-Cola vendor, it's not making... You can't even open it. You can... Oh, I guess you can. But there's no soda in it. And this thing here too, working. It has no milk in it. I did have a mod that actually made milk, actually made Nuka. So, dude, this just isn't working, man. This is not working. Not working. Let's try something
Pretty
here.
good lately.
Can we trade a few things?
Go ahead.
There's a clash of mod going on here. Shirtless with jeans. Yeah, that mod finally kicked in. But it's not meant for CBB. It's not working for him. It's not working for him. So that's what you get to wear, dude. So... I steal the girls and I bring them to Sanctuary. And from there I reassign them wherever I need them. Okay, this is another shirtless thing. And this is working. Oh, this may just be a harness. This may not be a shirtless thing. Well, let's see. What is this?
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Yeah, well, you don't look like you've had too many empty stomachs, dude.
Let's trade some things.
Okay, so if I put the spike armor on... Okay, it's harness. So this is not the shirtless mod. You can put the harness back on. I will take the spike armor. But you know, I'm trying to do the same thing for guys as I am for the women in this game. Is get them more fashionable.
Another day of hard work. It never changes.
Yeah? Yes?
I don't know.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Of course.
Really?
I'd like to trade some items.
The farm's not much, but it's something.
Sure thing.
Did I just put the same, or did I take that from him? No, okay, so short crop is missing as a wig. And it's missing over here. So where did it go? I don't know. Okay, I don't like that. I prefer that.
My back hurts. My feet hurt. Everything hurts.
Lost track of how many blisters
I just
got.
want to trade a few things.
Yeah?
Sure.
Oh, she's got that big scar nose. There's someone else that's got that too.
Huh?
I can't fix the scar nose.
Don't care much for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
This is the lane of beautiful people. Sorry, honey, you gotta move. Dude, where'd you get that Red Rocket uniform? No, 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 no.
I remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
You don't get the, you don't get the, you don't,
By ghouls?
If you ain't been up to
Isn't
see
that
Grey
something?
Garden, you should go.
you,
Let's trade.
you
Please
don't,
join that
you
room.
don't get to have that, dude. You put your farm clothes on. Give me the mechanic jumpsuit. Wig short. Oh, so I gave the short crop wig to the wrong person? Is that what happened? Oh, so that was the right guy. I just put the wrong wig on him. What the hell's going on here?
Lots.
Yeah, that's my man. That's
Yes.
my man. Okay, so there's nothing down here that's so bad it's gonna hurt. Now you're making me wonder, dude. What, you don't have a job? What? You lost your job in all that confusion? And this guy too? Or are these people I told to move? I did not tell him to move. I will tell him to move, though. Yeah, we need some people here. You too. And we also need some people here. Yeah, we need people here. Let's call that good. Let's stop there at 22 food. That way, if we all of a sudden have 22 people move in, you know, we go from 11 to 20, and we'll have enough food and water for all those. You're back as well. Yikes. An hour 37 minutes. Damn, time flies. Got to stop my recording. Only lose the game for a couple seconds.